Not being funny, are you? But the rent should have landed in our account today, and it hasn't.
I'm sure we built it off with a caution.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Problem?
No joy.
Straight to voicemail again. Look, I'm sorry, Pat. It's Luke. He's been arrested.
Yeah, I heard there was a bit of a set-to yesterday. Can I just say, I condemn racism in all of its ugly forms. Good for Luke, that's what I say.
Who you trying now? Imran?
Let's hope the justice system agrees with me.
Yeah, and listen, no news is good news.
Yeah, but the longer he's with the police, the worse it's going to be, surely.
No, you don't know that.
Tell you what, Alia, I'll give you another week to get the money in, eh? It's at times like this, you really need your friends.
Thank you, Pat. That's really kind.
Hey!
Oh, thank God for that. You're back. That means you've been let off, right?
Yeah, of course it does.
Yeah. They charged me.
What?
You're joking?
No, this can't be happening.
Oh, it's happening, all right. He's got his first hearing tomorrow.
Look, he's going to be all right, isn't he?
Honestly, I don't know. But trust me, this is serious.
Ah, just the fella. Take it you've seen the state of Kev's garage.
Garage? What about it?
Well, looks like those Parker boys that you were dealing with paid it a little visit, turned the place over.
Kidding?
You know, to pick your clients.
Except they're not our clients anymore.
No. Since when?
What's that got to do with you?
I'm only asking because if you haven't got any punters, then how are you going to afford that roof job of ours?
Not you as well.
Me as well?
Nah, I've already had Seb snapping at my ankles. Want to know when you can start? Well, you've got all these other job offers. Just do us both a favour, Pat. Take one of them.
Did this for you.
Oh, you didn't have to do that, love.
No, you haven't been eating much since Todd went missing. Have you had any more from Billy?
Can't bring myself to go and visit him. He's not telling me something, I can feel it.
You and me need a word. Who gave you the right to go mouthing off to Aidan about the roof job? Because I certainly didn't.
I thought I was hoping.
No, Seb. Putting another sugar in my tea, that's helping. This is sticking your oar where it doesn't belong.
All right, that's enough, Pat.
No, we've got enough on our plates. With Todd and Summer doing the runner, without you costing us jobs.
What?
That's right. Thanks to you, we've lost that job.
Can you just give us a minute, love? For your information, I'm the one who told him to make himself useful so he wasn't moping round the house. So if you want to blame anyone, you blame me.
Right. Well, the next time you're giving some advice, tell him to get home to that smackhead of a mum of his. Because if he costs me one more job, that's exactly where he'll be living. If you're looking for your tea, it's in the oven.
Oh, I had something earlier.
Oh, another executive decision.
Pat has something to say.
Apparently, I might have spoken a little out of turn earlier, for which I apologise. Right now is about the time you say something like, no hard feelings, Pat.
It's just, see, things might have changed for me.
Oh. Care to elaborate on that?
Well, I might have got a new job.
Who with?
Gary.
And where might this mysterious job that I haven't heard about be? Are they hiring in Cloud Cuckoo Land, or?
Well, we were speaking to some guy this afternoon, and he's bidding to do up this old mill a few miles away.
A mill?
Come on, Pat.
Which mill? So, I take you on when nobody else will touch you, I give you a roof over your head, treat you like a son, and for what? For this?
I thought you didn't want me working for you anymore.
Nah. You thought you could do better with him. To hell with everything else that's going on around here, as long as you're okay, Seb? That's all that matters. Well, I wish you luck. I really do. Because from now on, you and me, we're done. All right? You can stay here tonight, but tomorrow I want you gone. And if I ever see your scrawny little face again... Yeah, you say hello to your mum for me as well, won't you? I'm sure your first paycheck will come in handy to a dealer. What?
I'm gonna go and ring Jason.
You do that. Morning, Sally. Someone's dressed for a power meeting?
Oh, it's this new committee I'm chairing, looking into initiatives to root out racism in the workplace.
Ah, all that business with Luke. Hard to believe it still goes on, isn't it? Oh, I meant to ask you, Sal, do you know anything about this development up at the Old Mill?
Legacy Reach?
Yeah. Thinking about pitching for some work there. Seems little point if it's not going to get off the ground.
Well, the last I heard, it had been green-lit, so I'd get in there while you can.
Look, before you ever go, right, I think I made a stupid mistake.
Okay.
I never should have asked Gary for a job. I'm gonna tell him I quit.
And what's brought on this great revelation?
Well, you were right. You know, about me owing you everything. Can I move back in? I'm not gonna let you down again, right? I swear.
Just so happens I'm in a very forgiving mood. Seems you're not the only one who lost his head. There must be all this business with Todd. Anyway, listen. It's your decision who you work for.
Hey, so can I have my old job back?
On one condition. You join me in a snifter of whiskey to show there's no hard feelings. Unless you don't think you're man enough. Good lad. Cool, you never cease to amaze me, kid. Took me years before I could drink like that. Much to my old man's disappointment.
Well, you didn't grow up with my mum.
Well, listen, what I said about your mum earlier.
Ah, you were right.
No, shouldn't have said it. It was very disrespectful.
So does that mean we're even?
I'll answer that after we have another one of these. But as it's a special occasion, I think we should break out the good stuff, eh? Now, this stuff has been aged for 25 years in sherry casks. I'm thinking of having my coffin made out of the same stuff.
Is it in the kitchen?
It's in the cupboard under the stairs. Go on, go and get it.
Which box is it? There's loads.
It's the little brown one next to the toolbox. Be careful with it, though. Ah, the good stuff. Well, come on, it's not going to open itself. And we'll just pretend you didn't see that.
What's he doing here?
Never you mind.
We don't just have a gun for no reason.
Now do I know if I tell you that you won't just go and blab to Faye?
I won't. Anyway, we're not even speaking, so...
Hey, Seb. This is not something you can just go back on like last time, you know. This has to stay absolutely between you and me, right?
Yeah, it will. I swear.
Well, after all that business with the flats, right, you know, Vinny ripping everybody off, I started to get death threats. I mean, you come after me, well, okay, I'm fair game. But you come after my family, Eileen. Anyway, I'm ashamed to admit it, but I got in touch with an old contact of mine. Somebody who knows somebody, if you get my meaning. I mean, a man's got to be allowed to protect the people he loves, right?
Yeah.
Right? Go on. I can see you're itching to touch you. Go on.
You sure?
Yeah, it's not loaded.
Have you ever used it?
Frightens the life out of me, to be honest. Hey, imagine those drug dealer mates of your mum's, eh? Bet you they'd brick it if they saw you turn up with that, wouldn't they? Feels good, doesn't it, Seb? The power. No one can mess with you. Okay, come on. Put it back now. Enough playing gangster. Oh, and second thoughts. This is probably not the smartest idea. Seb, get us the big toolbox out of the cupboard. Eileen never goes in there. That's it. Get it somewhere safer. Yeah, put it on there, put it on there. Stick it underneath there. There you go. Out of sight, out of mind. Hello, love. I was going to come and see you, only I ended up having to look after Soft Lad here.
Is he drunk?
Yeah. We decided to put our differences behind us. Only it turns out, only one of us can take our drink. So, tell me, what did the police say? I take it this was all Geraldine's doing.
Who else? Oh, well, part of me's glad.
How do you mean?
Well, at least it wasn't his mum reporting him.
Oh, love, come on.
Why didn't he come to me? I could have helped him, stopped him.
Listen, there's a lot of what ifs, a lot of maybes. The important thing is they're going to find them both safe and well.
Then what? They're saying he abducted her.
You're Todd. Got one of the sharpest legal minds I know. If anyone can talk themselves out of it, he can.
Glad you've given him a second chance.
Yeah, me too.
Knowing he's safe and well, something at least.
And who knows? One day you may be able to do me a good turn. In fact, I'm banking on it. Come here.
State of you.
What?
Grumpy face, always the same about your breakfast. You look worse. come on, let's get some bacon butties in here. Oh, sorry. Well, I'm glad you've patched it up with him. Might have some peace and quiet in the house.
Yeah. Listen, I gotta go. I've got a lead on some work. That Legacy Reach development just off the bypass. See you later.
See you.
Oh, listen, love. Keep an eye on him.
George, it's me that they treat like a child. Anybody would think I'd tried to ram a poisonous banana down his throat? I know he's got this fructose allergy, but I'm not an idiot. I work at the medical centre, for goodness sake. Oh, I just wish Norris would hurry up and come home from Frida's. I know Emily's only just got back from Peru, but they can't have that much to talk about, can they?
Sean.
I feel like I'm treading on eggshells in my own home. I mean, what with Angie's postnatal depression and baby George's allergies. I mean, anybody would think the whole world revolved around them and their precious...
Sean.
Hi. I was just asking Eileen about Billy. How is Billy?
Recovering slowly. Look, I'm sorry for snapping this morning. You know, you just can't be too careful.
No, absolutely. Understood. Yep, no bananas, no raspberries, no kiwi fruit, no fruit. No fruit. Not ever, no more.
Okay. Well, thanks. See you later.
See you.
Sorry, me moaning on while you've got all this extra stress on your plate. I do worry about Billy. And Todd. Any news?
I just keep telling myself that Todd's a bright lad. However much it means sleepless nights for me, he knows what he's doing.
Well, if there's anything I can do.
Not much any of us can do. Why do our kids keep making dramatic departures? Jason in Thailand, Nicola in Australia, Todd who knows where.
Australia?
Yeah.
Nicola's not in Australia.
What? Have you been talking to Gail? Yeah, she'll do anything to wind me up. Don't listen to her. Half of what comes out of her mouth is rubbish. Okay?
Oh, sorry.
Matt's on a break. 10 minutes?
Okay. Yeah, I'm early anyway, so no problem.
What are you doing here? Luke's due in half an hour.
You text me, and I told you not to see him.
He won't leave me alone. He's sent like loads of messages. He's just not buying South America. He seems really worried about Andy.
If Luke finds Andy, he's likely to do him serious damage. Me and you have got to watch Andy's back. Stick to the story.
I don't know.
Listen, he's out of control. You don't read the newspapers, Matt. He's just viciously attacked two people in broad daylight. He sees himself as some kind of a vigilante or something. Remember this, you might be his next target. So you take my advice. Get rid of him fast. Okay?
I know how much Luke loves my biryani.
Oh, and how much he likes to drink. He says he's in a pub. And his battery's dying. How convenient.
I put this in the fridge. Found this under your door.
Thanks.
Oh, at last I've got my quiet home back again now that Kathy's moved in with Brian. I mean, she could be good company, but she could be...
No. They're never going to stop. There's the garage and now this.
What is it?
They obviously know where we live.
Doesn't look that busy to me. Oh, really? We get really busy later. I don't know. Listen, I can't tell you anything.
What, since you had a chat with Pat Phelan?
Who?
He walked out of here 5 minutes ago.
Look, I don't want any trouble.
What did he say?
He said you were troubled, that you wanted to get even with Andy, that you'd turn on me if I didn't help you. So, like I say, I don't want to get involved. And if you try anything, I will have the cops here so fast.
All I want to do is find out what's happened to Andy. Do you know where he is? Have you heard from him? So what's this about South America?
He told me to tell you that.
Okay. Listen to me. I'm not going to hurt you. Or Andy. I just want to know the truth. Do you know anything at all that'll help me find him?
I don't know anything. I never did. So what are you going to do?
I'm going to talk to a man who does. I need to speak to Pat.
Well, he's not here.
Where is he?
What do you want him for?
Well, it's my business, not yours. Look, we need some work doing at the garage, and Kev's got a quote, but I thought we should give Pat a chance to put in a bid for the job.
Oh, right, okay. Well, he's at the Legacy Reach development site, looking for work. Do you know where it is?
Off the bypass, yeah, I know. Okay. Thanks.
You probably know more about social media than me. Any suggestions gratefully received?
Oh, I'm not big on social media and that. I don't think Nicola is either.
I thought it would be a good way to stay in touch wherever she is.
I mean, they could just be winding you up.
Yeah, I thought that. Gale and the wind, that is. I mean, they've got it in for Pat. It still doesn't explain why Nicola hasn't been in touch. And I don't know about Pat, but I've got no way of contacting her. Oh, I don't think I can take much more of this. Do you know anything? Seb?
No, I don't know anything about Nicola.
Should have seen the one that got away. What are you doing?
Could ask you the same question, Luke. This is private land.
The gate was open.
Yeah. You're still trespassing, no, mate?
And you're fishing?
Yeah, well, I'm here for work. But you could be prosecuted besides. None of this is safe.
This is work.
Let's get out while you can, eh?
So you're talking to Matt in the pub? Andy's mate. You told him to lie to me about Andy being in South America. Now, why would you do that?
You know, one phone call from these people, they could have you arrested.
I don't think so. I came here for answers, Pat, and I'm not going anywhere until I get them.
And we're back on Coronation Street in half an hour.
Let's walk and talk.
So I tell Matt that I wanted revenge on Andy. See, every time something pops up about him, it always comes back to you.
Well, I was his landlord, Luke.
Who gave me a false address in Birmingham?
Hey, I was passing on what he told me.
See, I always thought it was something weird when Andy ran out on Steph. After he'd gone, he wouldn't let us into the flat. Said the radiators leaked on the carpet, but our radiators never leaked.
Got an overactive imagination.
So where is he? And what about Andy's little houses?
Houses?
He made them out of little bits of wire and other stuff he found. Sophie found one the other day at the flat. And then I saw one. Streetcars on Eileen's desk. And she said it came from your house that burnt down. Now, how could one of Andy's houses have got in your house? Was he there? What's going on, Pat?
So many questions, Luke.
And no answers.
You ever thought you might be asking the wrong person?
So who should I ask?
Well, you asked the man himself.
Andy. Trust me, I would if I could.
Listen, Luke, I know he was your mate and everything, even though he dumped your sister. Let's not forget, me and you. This is a man who pretended to be somebody that he wasn't. Remember that? Lived a whole double life for months. Tricked poor Michael into believing he was his son. Now, what was all that about? Did you ever understand that? All I'm saying is someone who's capable of that and wants to disappear. You know, easy for them to leave daft clues lying around to confuse people like you and me.
Know where he is?
And that's what he wants you to think. Probably just one of his games. Want to know what I think? Huh? I think he's in a pub somewhere right now laughing his head off.
I don't think so.
Oh, yeah. Probably got new name, new job, new dad, new set of friends. He's just waiting to walk down a garden path like me and you. He's got you running around in circles.
I think I should talk to Eileen about this.
Talk to whoever you like.
Does she know about Andy's wire house?
You see? Messing with your head.
Was Andy ever at your house?
Look, I know you're a bit wound up at the minute, Luke. You got this assault charge hanging over you. But please, just keep your head down and don't go around making any wild accusations.
I never accused you of anything. I just asked you some questions. Problem is, you're not giving any answers. And that makes me think you're hiding something.
I'm just trying to help, Luke.
I'm going to talk to the police about this.
I thought you'd have had enough of the police.
Report Andy as a missing person.
OK, well, if you think it'll help.
Tell them everything I know. Let them find out what you're hiding.
OK, good luck with that. Just one more thing, Luke.
looking for Andy? Looks like you found him. You say hello from me.
Have you got any more milk?
Sorry. Where's Luke?
Last I heard, he was boozing it up in a pub and then his phone died.
Oh, nice to know where his priorities lie.
Hey, he's had a tough time. He deserves a break. What do you think about the hate mail?
Spelling and punctuation very poor. Maybe give it a C minus. Just goes to show. All those kids at the back of the class not paying attention. Turns out they were the racists.
I don't find it funny.
They're trying to scare you.
They're succeeding.
Only if you let them. Take a leaf out of Luke's book. Have a drink. Relax. Now this is good. It's more evidence to help Luke's case. I'll be sending this over to the police and to the press.
Where have you been all evening?
I've been here all evening.
Not answering your phone.
Well, I dropped it down a toilet bowl to Mrs. Wilkinson's downstairs loo, and then I banged my head on the sister.
You broken it? I mean, your phone?
Oh, I switched it off for a while. Seems to be fine now.
Thinking about Nicola and what Gail and Shona said.
Yeah, let it go, love. I have. She's made their choice. People make decisions, then they have to live with them. So, end of. I was thinking, though, we could take a trip to London. See if we could find some of Todd's old mates. Maybe pick up a lead.
Yeah, called them all. Twice. I've not heard from him. Thanks for thinking of him. I'm gonna go and have a bath.
Okay, love.
Ali wants to know where she left her car keys.
How am I meant to know?
What are you burning?
Ah, just some planks from the builder's yard. And tell Eileen, will you? No, she can't have my van, because I might need it later, okay? Go on then.
Caught ya.
Hey, Ty.
Wood smoke. Takes me right back to when my mum had run out of fags. She'd try smoking twigs. I'd say, caught ya. She'd drop it and set fire to a flip-flop or something.
She'd what?
If you'd met her, it'd sound a lot less weird. Could burn a couple of old shelves for us, could ya? Ruby won't leave them alone and they're full of splinters.
You lobbed them over, mate, no problem.
Dude.
Hey, I thought you'd have opened the garage up by now.
Oh, dentist appointment. I always do it in the morning, so then Kev has to cover rush hour breakdowns. Or Luke, their problem. Boom.
Smart thinking.
My parents coming over specially to throw shade at me. So can you take over this press stuff for Luke? Yeah, I can drop the file at the office or you can pick it up from Zidane's, yeah? Right. Has Luke finished his Dalmobile yet?
I'm not seeing him. And Tyrone's AWOL as well. I'll bang the flaming heads together.
All right.
Hey, Ty. Luke didn't turn up for work this morning, did he?
Not been in yet.
Oh, he didn't come home last night. I don't know whether to be fuming or scared.
What time's this?
Told you. Dentist.
Oh, well, you could have reminded me. I've got a customer expecting the courtesy car. Where is it?
Luke borrowed it last night.
What?
Oh, don't tell me he's left it in town.
He wouldn't. He wouldn't go drinking if he was driving. What if you went looking for those Parker blokes? I'm calling the police.
Hey, don't panic, all right? Sure, there's a reasonable explanation. I'll see if he's been in touch with Adam.
He's right. If it was bad news, you'd know by now.
Yeah. If he's been out boozing, he's probably just coming round.
No, he wouldn't. Even with a hangover, he's a morning person.
Hey, Billy. Funny me. Should have said I was coming.
Take no notice. Just every time I hear a tap on that door, I think it's going to be Todd or Summer. Sometimes I don't know where that optimism comes from.
I don't know. It's not such a bad trait to have, is it? Anyway, Eileen has actually put a crease in your pyjamas.
Better save him for my Sunday best.
Now, is there anything else you want? Apart from somebody else knocking at your door?
You know, even if they did show up, they'd be quickly followed by the police. Every time Adam visits, he tells me not to worry. He'll deal with them, but I don't see how he'd be able to make a kidnapping charge go away.
Oh, I don't know. Slippery things, solicitors.
He needs to be concentrating on getting Luke out of that court date. Big travesty.
Fingers crossed, eh?
How is Luke? You seen him?
Not today. So, are they getting you up and about?
Oh, John. Physios are trying to persuade me it's time they help me into that chair. Which is more blessing that Todd isn't here. Because he insisted that I did.
Well, then I'm not leaving till you do.
You're not got to get back.
I'm not needed back for anything urgent. So, will you call the physios all right?
Hey, did Luke order them wipers? I hope he comes here before begging forgiveness from Alia. That could take hours.
Oh, she'll get over it. We've all had a lost weekend.
Nothing will top Lloyd waking up on that Norwegian trawler, though.
Mr. Webster?
That's me.
Detective Constable Yates. You're the registered keeper of a car with licence plate Delta Echo 54 Mike X-Ray Delta.
Oh, here we go. If it's been left somewhere in trust, it's coming out of Luke's wages.
Luke Britton. What's your connection to him?
Well, he works here. He had that car yesterday.
No wonder he's kept his head down. Alia Nazari's girlfriend, she reported him missing.
His parents didn't mention a girlfriend?
His parents?
Well, they've not been going out that long. Why? What's happened?
I think it's best we speak to Alia first. Oh, where we can find her?
Yeah, she's right there.
Alia Nazir? Do you see Yates? Is there somewhere private we can go to talk?
No, that can't be because he went out with a mate for a drink.
I can't believe it. Shot.
Do you know the name of this mate?
Can you tell him to go?
Alia, we need to catch who did this to Luke.
Well, his phone had died. The battery had gone. I tried to ring him. I phoned him.
She needs more time.
I understand. But the quicker we get information in cases like this...
He is not a case.
Alia, somebody out there done this to your boyfriend. Now, I know how devastating that is, but it's my job to find out who's responsible. And I will not rest until I do.
I want to see him.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Surely she can see him.
The vehicle he was in, there was an explosion. A fire.
No. No, not my Luke.
Yes, guys, you can have a breather, can't you?
Doing really well, Billy.
you some water.
Thanks, guys. Thank you. It's really difficult watching you suffering like this, but...
I've been reading up on suffering.
Don't tell me. The Bible. I'm going to bring you some lighter reading. Maybe a Marvel comic or something.
Suffering produces perseverance. Perseverance, character. Character, hope.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Hey, and why not, eh? They're all just stories, aren't they? I mean, why choose a miserable one that's going to make life harder?
Because the Bible is God's word. You've got faith. You've always said that.
Yeah. At least Spider-Man's a bit more consistent with who he helps and why.
To be fair, God's remit goes a little wider than a couple of comic book villains.
You do have to ask yourself, though, don't you? Take a man like you, who lives to serve. And then you have to go through all of this. And what about Eileen? I mean, she's never done anything wrong. And then there's people who just go around, you know, committing crimes. Where's the bolt of lightning, Billy?
God works in mysterious ways.
Yeah, I know. That's what they say. But maybe he doesn't control everything. Or everyone. Maybe some people just slip through the nets and they get to do whatever they like.
I need to believe there's a plan. Somewhere. What rules do we live by?
Threats. It's the Parker brothers. They're the reason that he was going to court. They provoked him. They pushed him. Cowards. Racist scum.
Thanks. Now listen, did Luke have a laptop? Because if he did, we're going to need to take it.
I'll get it. His mum and dad. They need to know. And Steph.
His family know.
He was standing up for me. It was me that they hated. And it made him so angry. Oh, it's my fault. No. I should have told him to come home. I should have gone out and looked for him. Why didn't I report it last night? I should have said something.
Oh, you couldn't know. Nobody could.
Ali, you've been incredibly brave. Now, I'm probably going to need to ask you some more questions. But in the meantime, if anything occurs, these are my numbers. Don't hesitate, OK?
Thank you.
And if there's any developments, anything at all, we'll be in touch. I'm truly sorry for your loss. Thank you.
How far was it, Anne?
He's with Rana's family.
They want to be here.
Go and tell him.
I'm not leaving you on your own.
Please. I just want to be on my own. I'll be fine, I promise. He's going to be upset. Kate, please don't do it on the phone.
We need someone with you.
No, I don't. I don't want anyone here. Only him. All right, only Luke. Only Luke.
Oh, I hate police cars. Only means bad news, doesn't it?
If I thought that, I'd never get through the car park at work. Oh, interesting.
No, it's just my mum. I'll text her later.
There's out else we can do. Anything.
Thanks. I'm sure there'll be more questions.
Is
Is it true what they're saying? Luke's died?
Yeah, it is.
Do they know what happened?
Shot, they said.
Shot?
Cowards.
What kind of gun was it? Do they know what it was?
Well, the police will want to find that weapon, that's for sure.
Do they know what it was?
Look, what does it matter? He's dead. That's that.
Hey. We've been working on Luke's case. The assault. This is everything we had on the guys that provoked him. Might be something useful.
Would it be okay if we ask you some questions?
Yeah, of course.
I was up all night. I was wound up. I kept thinking, how can he be out drinking? Like, he knows I'll be fretting. And they're slagging him off and he's somewhere dying.
Oh, my darling girl. Z and I are taking you home.
I need to ring Steph.
No, we'll take care of all that. Come on now, we've got you. Come.
I just mean what kind of gun it was, like where have they got it? You know, even the lads inside said it's not easy to get hold of one.
Listen, don't think about the blokes who did this. They don't deserve our time. Think about Luke.
Hiya. Can I leave these? Shocking. One of the taxi lads told me over the radio.
Thanks.
Oh, I'm fuming. They've kicked me out. I just spoke to our fizz mum. She said I could stop at yours for a bit.
Did you?
And that worse than someone angry with you about something you already feel bad about. Nothing on this sweet earth.
Sean, you've not heard, have you?
What's happening? Someone buying my white flowers? I'll smash their heads in.
Don't joke, Pat. It's terrible. Luke's been killed.
What?
Joking. Those racists that were after him.
Yeah, we're just gonna go to the pub and stick together.
Our lovely Luke.
Yeah. Here's my keys. Drop your case in.
All right, you take your time. I'll sort Ruby and Hope out.
You coming with us?
No.
You need to stick together when bad things happen, you know, Seb.
No, give him some space if he needs it. You go and park the van up and I'll ring Brenda and see if she'll change my shift. Oh, this poor mum and dad. I don't know how I'd cope if it were my two. I mean, it doesn't matter how grown up they are. I mean, you'd be the same with Nicola. I was grateful that I've heard now from Todd. At least I don't have to hear something like this.
Yeah, well, you tell Brenda to get down here. You need to be in the pub with us. We all do.
Investigation is underway after the body of a man was found inside a burning car in Weatherfield. Police say the victim has been identified, but the name hasn't yet been
We don't need that.
What will the police do? Pick him up, let him stand in court and deny it? Prison's too good.
What do you suggest? We hang them?
I'm going to find him.
You will do nothing of the sort. How do you think Alia will feel if you go picking a fight and get yourself killed too?
Please don't, Z.
What is Aiden?
You will get through this. You're strong, and you have us.
I don't know what to say. It's crazy.
I might need to take a bit of time off work.
I'm not here about work. Forget work. I am just so sorry.
I don't believe it. There's press out there.
Press?
Parasites.
I could make them go away.
Pint.
I get these, are you? Because you okay, Eva?
Yeah, fine. Just crying into everyone's beer. What can I get you?
Have 2 salty pints and a salty white wine, please.
Yeah.
Thanks. Is this the whip round?
Yes.
Put the change in there as well.
Oh, thank you.
Annie Beth just told me. I was stood there while she was doing my hair. Next thing she gets a text from Kirk.
Come over to the pub, everybody's talking about.
Did you know Luke? Just get look. How do you feel about what happened?
You must know something.
Tell us how you feel about what happened.
Should have brought me Jackie O shades.
Who's been killed?
Oh, well, time for making me feel heartless.
Didn't think you'd come.
This house looks like a Bicky type of gaff to me. Bicky's in the tin, wine in the fridge.
I want to come and live with you. But I know it sounds crazy, Mum, right? But is there anywhere else we could be? The twins and all?
What do you mean, somewhere else?
Like away. Like miles away. Right, if you had your own place and I came and lived there full time, then I bet we could persuade him that the twins would be best off with us again.
Son, yeah, there totally is. I mean, it'll take some getting sorted, but I've been thinking about it and all. The rehab place, they offer you... They try to help you escape your addictions, get away from the places you know. A scheme.
You serious?
The coast, I think. I'm sure there's some on the coast. A little house with sight of the sea, you, me and the little uns. Start saving 2p's for them slotties.
When can we go?
All right, steady. It'll want sorting. Look, why don't you get us a takeaway? What's round here?
Kebab.
Oh, lovely. I'll make some calls. Oh, I've not been the cash point.
Oh, I'll get them.
Right, pick up a few tinnies, lad, while you're about it.
Tell them it's urgent, yeah? Right, say whatever you can to persuade them, like... Tell them it's life or death, Mum.
Stay strong, darling.
You sure about this? You know, these guys need shaming.
They won't bang it up. If you name them in the press, will it affect the trial?
And they think they can break my sister. Our family. Nah, I'm not having it. We are an ordinary family. Ordinary Muslims. We live a peaceful life. But my sister Alia has been threatened. And last night, the racist that did that murdered her boyfriend.
You know who did this?
Yeah, we do.
Yes, but we will let justice take its course.
And it better, or I swear...
We are angry, but we don't want retribution. What we want is for people to stand up against hate. Luke was a young man, a gentle, caring young man.
Was he not on bail for assault?
Even rational people can be driven to anger. Don't you dare blame a young, dead boy for what happened to him. He was loved, which is something I doubt someone of your callous nature can boast.
I'm only checking facts.
Luke was angry. Yeah. Because he loved me. And he knew that I let those racists get to me. And now he's dead because of it. Because of me. So if you're looking for someone to blame...
No, darling, don't.
Because he was beautiful. Loving. Caring. And he didn't deserve any of this.
Well, that's all we've got to say.
Please, respect our privacy.
You're a butcher. This way.
You done with your chips?
Yeah.
There's a ketchup fairy on strike.
Pick up some more on the way out.
Finish your kebab.
I'll take it with us.
Where? Can't just drop everything and go sit on a sand dune with, like, no notice.
But I need to get away.
You've not knocked Faye up, have you?
No.
Well, what then? State of you.
I'm scared, Mum.
Well, don't be. I'm here.
I thought you'd be back on the gear or in a mess. But then when you said about the scheme, it feels like everything's going to be all right. You've given me a chance. Thank you. What, Mum?
Why do you always have to make me feel like a failure?
What?
Bad and wrong and rubbish. What's wrong with having a break? A little dream?
What are you on about?
Giving your head something nice. A few minutes of a cottage by the sea.
Are you drunk?
I lied. Okay, I lied. I've known for you.
So the scheme, the programme.
Oh, they threw me off. Idiots. Look. Take this. Take it.
Eileen's window cleaning money.
Stop it! Don't you think I want to be better than this?
Get out!
Oh, what you want? I want to run away too.
I said out!
Tell him I love him. I'm going to get clean. I will help him.
I think he wants you to go, love. Go on. He's going to help you. Help you do what? You got a trip planned, kid?
Who was that?
That's his mum.
Yeah, she was going to take me away for a couple of days. But it turns out she's on the gear, so...
Oh, Seb, I'm so sorry. I've got to, scout Jason. At least I know where one of my sons is. If it is 1,000 miles away, will you, can you help me set up the webcam?
Sure thing, love. Sure thing.
You're up early for a lad on a day off.
Well, you go back to bed if I'm in the way.
Not so quick. You can brew up if you're stopping. I'm going back to work today.
Not good for you. What's that?
I'm getting enough of a headache. Here's Morgan, never mind him.
Yeah, Seb, give us a hand.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm getting rid of all that stuff I was burning last night. I thought you saw me watching you from the window.
He's brewing up. And next time you want to burn your rubbish, don't do it in my backyard. Surprised the neighbours haven't kicked off. And they're probably more concerned with what happened to poor old Luke.
I'm going to hang around here today, love. Get some stuff done. If you're still okay to go back to work.
Yeah, I'll keep my mind off things.
Yeah. And we'll have all the jobs done and we'll be in the Rovers by lunchtime.
Well, actually, I was going to ask if I could come and work with you today. Cover your tea breaks, if Tim's okay with it.
Listen, the last thing Eileen needs is you under...
No, of course you can. I'll sort it out with Tim.
You guys okay? We're gonna have a vigil for Luke. Music, pictures, you know? Try and focus on the good stuff.
Yeah, it's his friends sorting the speakers. Do we need to get permission from the council for the music?
I'll just ask my mum.
Feels wrong, Kate, not being here.
You think she's okay?
She's fine.
The radio at work. Still tuned into that awful station he loved. I knew we had a rule. One of Luke's song for 5 of mine.
Daddy just didn't tell you that he actually liked Phil Collins.
Two stupid thugs, eh? Causing all this grief.
Yeah, they've caught them, though, haven't they? I mean, that's the hardest bit. Once they get locked up, they'll pay.
Oh, I've got to get to the bank, but...
You have to go. I'll take care of things here. Go.
You're a superstar, you know that.
Hey, Alia. You okay? We're holding a vigil because the funeral's delayed. We're going to play songs he loved and ask his mate to talk about the memories.
Oh, yeah, that's so lovely. Yeah, Luke would have hated anything morbid, wouldn't he? He wanted it to be, I don't know, like celebration.
You ditched him to sneak around with Aidan, so please don't act like you were soulmates.
I didn't mean... Sorry.
All right, Sam, you want to watch yourself.
Well, what are you going to do, frame me for GBH?
Very droll, Tim, very droll. Good luck having Seb under your feet today. Eileen's decided it's bring a hoodie to work day.
Right. You're jealous.
Not me, mate. I've got a proper job.
So what are you doing hanging around here, then?
Yeah.
Eileen's on lunch.
I know.
She said you'd gone to the tip.
Did she? Arlene doesn't know everything I do. Did Faye know every little thing you got up to?
Tim's on his way back.
No. He's in the middle of a meat and potato pie in Roy's.
Well, if you want a taxi...
I'll tell you what I want. I want to know why you shot out of the house quicker than a footballer chasing a page 3 girl. I want to know. Hey. I want to know why you're so... jumpy today.
I think that...
Yeah?
Did you have something to do with Luke's murder? Well, he was looking for you that day, the day he died. And I told him that you were at the mill.
Well, you told him wrong, because I was nowhere near the place.
But you said...
I was at the planning office.
Nah, you told
Like I said to you, nobody knows the detail of somebody else's day, now do they?
But you said that you were at the mill.
I think I see what's going on here, Sib. You feel guilty, don't you?
Me?
Yeah. You sent Luke to the place he got killed.
Yeah, to look for you.
So you think you sent the lad to his death? I'd probably feel guilty too. But how are you supposed to know he's going to run into a bunch of maniacs? Eh? Seb, leave the guilt to the people who did this, okay? Women, eh? Massive contradictions. I'll catch up with her at home. You okay?
Yeah. Yeah, he was just looking for Eileen.
Like I say, unpredictable, huh?
Mm.
Didn't seem enough.
It's because nothing is. All we can do is show how much we'll miss him.
You talking about Luke?
Yeah. Police have told Ali it could be weeks, months before they can have the funeral. You know, release the body.
Why? I thought they got the killer.
Arrested, not charged.
Obviously not enough evidence.
Well, maybe they can't find evidence because it wasn't them.
Yeah. Well, they're evil enough to cover their tracks. No, they'll be free by tonight to do it again.
You think so?
If you can pull a trigger in cold blood, you're capable of anything.
Yeah, you can guarantee the wife, friend, brother knows something but keeping their mouth shut. That's what families do in a crisis, stick together.
Hey, I said I'd ring the twins.
All right, well, let's start without you.
Hello? Pat?
I thought you had a date with a hot pot. Yeah, why need your urgent attention, Tim?
No.
What are you doing going through my stuff? I thought we had an understanding.
Whiskey? I was looking for your special whiskey.
You're not lying to me, are you, Seb? Because if you are lying to me, I'm liable to get very angry.
No, I just wanted a bit. Yeah, I was too scared to ask.
Why would you be scared of me?
No, I'm not.
I mean, if you are lying and you were looking for, say, my gun, you're far better off phoning up. The more honest you are, the more I can protect you.
I don't need protecting.
Is that right?
From what? I haven't done anything wrong.
I know that. You know that. Put you in a court of law, it's a different story.
You what?
Ask Anna. I mean, you were all over that gun. At least your fingerprints were. Ah.
I never.
Don't worry. Nobody knows. Except it me?
You did it. You killed Luke.
Not according to the murder weapon. You did. You do get my meaning, though, don't you, sir? After all, there's nothing to get worked up about round here. Everybody knows it was racist scum that killed Luke, don't they?
It looks that way.
So, let's just forget everything, eh?
Sure.
Hey, love.
What happened to you? My offer of a hot pot not good enough for you?
I'm sorry.
Oh, don't worry, I still can't bear to spend 5 minutes in a room with a Barlow. Oh, I told Ty I'd do that vigil tonight.
Wouldn't miss it for anything.
Oh, the door keeps on sticking. Can you have a look at it? Just need a screwdriver.
It might not be as simple as that, love. I think there's a bit of rotten wood round the hinge. If I'm not careful, that door could come off.
Don't look rotten to me. Just give us a screwdriver.
Well, listen, love, I know what I'm talking about. Last time I had something like this, I had to take the whole door frame out. And you still want me faffing around here when the vigil starts?
No.
No. Scout's honour, I will fix it.
He was never a scout.
I've been a lot of things in my
Oh, I
life.
can't believe that.
Ready?
To Luke. And the life that I'll never have with you now. The light of my life. I'll always adore you.
Kindest of men, taken by the most evil.
Top man. Never forget you. Rest in peace, bro.
Such a wicked thing.
Yeah. I know.
Why you? There are so many nasty people in this world. You didn't deserve this. You didn't deserve me being such a cow to you either, so... I'm sorry, Luke.
May God have mercy on whoever did this. They're gonna need it.
Hello? What?
Oh, you're so upset. Yeah, I know, poor lad.
Yeah. All right, cheers.
What is it?
That was Imran. The Parkers have been released without charge.
What?
Did you hear that? What? Well, it's obviously them. Who else would have a motive?
That's wicked, love, wicked.
This is too much for me, this I'm getting up.
Yeah, I know how you feel. Well, just go and have a drink.
John, you have to have lit my candle.
Okay.
Just look after him.
Come on, son.
If the police know that it wasn't them racist, then they're gonna keep on looking, aren't they?
Just better hope they don't come our way.
You two didn't have to come with me.
Well, we can go back out again soon. Get us all a drink, Tim.
Where's Liz?
Oh, she's outside doling out the hot pot. She'll be back in a sec.
Do you know what? I've got a right mind to chain myself to them railings at the police station.
Do you know, it's obviously them who did it. It's unbelievable they've let them get away.
You despair, quite honestly, Sal, don't you?
What is the world coming to? I mean, the nicest lad you could ever wish to meet. Oh, and then this happens. I mean, all because he stood up for something he believes in.
Couldn't make it up, could you, son?
I'm off to the bog.
Yeah, it's like Tracy says. All the nasty people in the world and it happens to a good one.
Yeah, like she's got room to talk.
Mum!
I saw you making the sign of a cross, Pat. Does that mean you're a Catholic?
Once upon a time, for my sins.
I'm just gonna go to the park with Jez.
All right, love. Hope it goes well.
Rest in peace, sweetheart. You were so very dear.
What's happened? They've just gone without me. How would he do that?
Excuse me. If you'd like a drink, these are on the garage. Thanks. Actually, would you mind handing those out? Yeah, that's fine. Thank you.
Can you manage that?
I just wanted to say what a great guy he was to work with.
When he wasn't skiving.
No, obviously. Or putting antifreeze in cars instead of screen wash.
Where did you hide from that customer?
To Luke.
Yeah. Cheers, mate.
Where are you going? You all right? You look terrified.
It was Pat who killed Luke, and I'm out of here before he does the same to me.
It's like this doesn't make any sense. Kill Luke how?
He's got a gun in his toolbox. He got me to handle it, so my prints are on it. So if I go to the police, he'll show him. If I do nothing, he's going to kill me next.
This is the maddest thing I've ever heard.
Fine, don't believe me.
Why would he kill Luke?
I don't know. But I sent him to the mill to look for Pat the day he got killed. And that rubbish you saw him burning the next day...
What about it?
It was his old clothes. He was getting rid of the evidence.
Why would Pat have a gun?
Well, he says that he bought it when Vinny were getting death threats because he thought they might come after him or for you.
How do you know this?
He practically admitted it. And he framed Anna for pushing me off that ladder.
Oh, you're not telling me he did that as well.
Look, I'm off. And I'm sorry to leave you with everything that's going on.
Where are you going to go?
I don't know. But watch your back, Eileen.
How are you feeling, Soph?
Yeah, I'm still not happy though.
Well, you just have to trust that the police are going to do their job.
Yeah, give them a chance to find out whoever did it.
Yeah.
Pat?
All right, love. You look a bit chumpy.
absolute business.
Haven't seen Seb, have you?
I have, actually. On the street, he came out of here with all his bags packed, said he was going away.
Just now?
It's another one up and left.
Did he say anything else?
Couldn't get a word out of him.
This is my fault, isn't it?
How come?
Well, I've just had another row with him at the pub. So he says, I'd rather stay with a mate. Storm's off. I was hoping he'd have cooled down by now, but obviously not.
What did you row about?
Oh, everything and nothing. First, he moaned at me because I wouldn't buy him a pint. I mean, he knows it's illegal, right? Then he said I'm always talking down to him. I said this would happen, love, didn't I? About a week ago, remember? He's a troubled kid, this one.
And he said he was going to go and stay with the mate.
That's what he said, yeah.
Didn't think he had any mates. More likely on a park bench. Do you think we should call the police?
No. We don't want to do that.
Why not?
Well, he'd be humiliated, love, wouldn't he? Them out looking for him. It's like we don't think he can stand on his own 2 feet. No. That's not going to help.
Still worried about him, though?
Yeah. He'd be fine. It's this vigil thing. It's giving everyone the collywobbles. And I got to say, love, I'm very annoyed with him, putting you through this. I mean, this is the last thing you need, isn't it? Cup of tea?
Sorry to nag you, love, but do you think you can have a look at that door now?
Can I wait till tomorrow, love?
Well, only take a minute. But where's your toolbox?
Please, love. I'm shattered. I haven't had a minute all day. I'll do it first thing, I promise.
And then the other end of the house is different again. Hardly any windows. Can you see up there? There's a straight